to it, playing the awesome music. Probably be loud. Okay, that should be good. All right, let me get the announcements out. Up-a-da-ba-da. Discord live now, starting with the silly 30-second doodles. All right, that seems to be working. All right, now for Blue Sky. God, there's way too many things. Da-ba-da. And Instagram. Boom. Okay. I'll be very surprised if anyone is here right now, but hi if you are. Only 9 minutes late. Okay, cool. That seems to be working. Nico, thanks for the sub! Welcome! All right. All right, announcements are out. Next order of business. I am getting these doodles. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm doing a silly April Fool's follow-up where I said I would draw any character that people reply to, and I have 30 seconds max for each one. I need to get a timer up. I'm not gonna have any timers on this, but I am going to get a 30-second timer. All right. If I search 30-second timer, is it gonna immediately start going? Yes, it is. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I am going to just get right into drawing these 30-second character doodles. I have like, I don't know, 10. And I can get a timer on the stream deck. I can? Okay, you know, I've only got 10 of these. It's only gonna be a few minutes. Happy affiliate, it's our affiliate anniversary! Yes, that's the other thing I forgot to put that in the announcements. Don't ask me how many years because I legitimately do not remember. Hi Alex. Yeah, I am frantically starting this up. Oh my god, we have a lot to talk about. I'm gonna try to get these doodles done first, and then we're gonna take a breather and we're going to talk about the Switch Direct. Oh my god, the first character, I just looked at the first character I have to draw and it's Hades.
Do you want
The sound, no.
being done?
No, it's fine.
All right. All you need to do is press that button.
Press
do
that
30
button?
seconds.
All right, does it show up on the screen?
No.
Okay, well, that's fine. Okay,
That's just for you to see.
for me to see. Okay, so if I click it. Oh, that is so handy. Okay, thank you, Alex.
Press it
Everyone
again.
say thank you, Alex. Oh, and everybody's. Okay. All right, again, we're drawing these 30-second characters. All right. First, Hades Kid Icarus. Boom. Fuck. 30 seconds is not much time. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh god, I changed the opacity. You know what? That's time. That's Hades, right? That's Hades Kid Icarus. Is that right? Is that right? Do you guys recognize him? That's Hades Kid Icarus from the game that's totally not coming out today. All right, next up is Mr. Chris Mori Arcade. Happy birthday, Chris. You get a 30-second drawing. Go. Yeah, you know, he's eel. He's long. He's got lots of teeth. He's got glasses. Yeah, and we're gonna. Oh, he's gonna take up a lot of space. I'll fix the canvas after this, but yeah, that's Chris, right? You guys know Chris, isn't it? Look just like him. All right, that was 30 seconds. Okay. Next we are drawing our good friend Anthony's character Wisp. All right. Let me only take a minute to look at the references. All right. Here we go. Next. Oh no, I didn't make the layer. Oh no. Okay. All right. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no, this is I'm not doing you justice, man. I'm so sorry. Oh no, I'm giving you Sonic hair. Oh no, my Sonic instincts kicked in. Oh no. Oh god, this is horrible. Oh no. Headphones. Yeah. That does not look like headphones. Okay, that's 30 seconds. Oh god. Next. Sonic hair is perfect. Awesome. All right, nettle seeds. I have your avatar. All right, making the layer ahead of time. Identifying space. Right. Go. 30 seconds. Yeah. Ah! I'm gonna try to do the earring. Okay, there's a little bit of detail. Oh god. 30 seconds is not a lot of time. Oh god, oh no. Oh, it's been, oh god. Oh god. Okay. Shoot. Next, Delmise the Pokemon. Reference, Delmise. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. I will never know if I am pronouncing this. I need more canvas space. Canvas, crop, resize. More space. Okay, how do I draw this thing? Sure, okay. New layer. Over here. And 30 seconds. Go! Ah! It's like got a little. Yep. This is a Pokemon. You guys remember this Pokemon? It's like a wheel, and it's a wheel, and then it's an anchor. Got like seaweed. Oh, that's 30 seconds. Okay, that's Delmise, right? Okay. Next, go back to the thread. Okay, here we got an OC. Novely? All right. Sick hairstyle. We're making space. New layer. Okay. God, how do artists draw? How do you do this? Okay. 30 seconds. Go. Hair. I did not leave myself enough space, but we do not have time to go back. Headphones. That's the hair. Mouth. Hair. More hair. It's like hair up here. I'll rearrange things later. Oh gosh, this is so bad. Oh, it's already been 30 seconds. Okay. Shoot. All right. These are only getting worse, and I apologize. All right, we've got Lenny's OC. We've got Cosmo. Okay, starting reference. Identifying space. New layer. 30 seconds. Go. Hi, Jill. Oh my God, I was on the eraser. Okay. I really wish I could show the timer on screen, but it's all right. Just know that I'm always out of time. All right, 3, 2, 1. Out of time. Oh my God. Okay. All right, how many more do we have? We have 3 more. All right, we've got a Splatoon OC next. We need more space. All right. Let's do one of these. I feel like Chris has to stay at the bottom here. We'll draw the Splatoon OC near Chris Splatoon content. All right. A little more space. Time adjusting the canvas does not count. All right. So far, so good. All right, 30 seconds and go. Ba 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 ba. Got some goggles here. Got a braid, which I'm not doing enough detail on. Oh god, this is the worst inkling I've ever drawn, and I am so sorry. 2, 1, time. Oh god. Okay. Another soda, for Caitlin. Alright. Oh god. I think that I can't tell if that's a ponytail or not, but I don't think, even if I knew, anyone would ever be able to tell. Okay, 30 seconds, go. I didn't even, did I make the new layer? I don't know. That's fine. Oh, that does not look like hair. That's fine. And no, I will not be saying whose is whose. You just have to know if this was yours or not. 1, 2, all right, that's time. Yeah. Okay. One more. Ava's OC. I'll move these around later to make this a little bit easier to look at. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh god, that is way too big of like a hair thing. Oh god, 3, 2, 1. I'm not my best work. But not really my worst, right? Yeah, I will post this eventually, maybe. Okay, enough with the frantic Toads factory. Let's get another hi everyone. Mario Kart playlist for, you know, yeah, let's get something. Ooh, study work, you know, we're gonna relax a little bit. 2 hours of sure. I'm already through most of this playlist. I'm starting it over. Nintendo Tropical Music. It's fine. It's fine. Hi everyone. How's it going? Whew. Okay, so yeah, if you join in the middle of that, basically, I had a stupid idea yesterday where I was like, okay, anyone who responds to the character, I'll draw your character for you. The only catch is I only have 30 seconds to draw them. And yeah, we got through all of them. Yay. But yeah, I will be drawing emotes. In fact, let me switch over real quick. Find it. I can't remember if I like had anything up that I have no, I don't think I have any secret projects. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I need to fix the eyes. I've been like struggling. Yeah, you know, maybe the more I stare at this, the more I'll figure out what I need to do. But yeah, I am all over the place today because I have been thinking about that Nintendo Direct like all day. Didn't really get much. A little bit better. Oh gosh, I'm like out of breath. But yeah, so we had the Switch 2 Direct today. Where do I want to start? I guess we'll start with like the good, right? We got Mario Kart. Very excited for Mario Kart. It looks really fun. The idea of like the courses going one into the next sounds really interesting. Tons of playable characters. I loved all of the like they're letting anyone drive now posts. Very excited for like the Pianta and like the Moo Moo Meadows cow. Awesome. But I there are some concerns about the game, mostly surrounding the price, which we'll get to. I'm gonna wait till the end to talk about like that stuff. But looks really fun. Launch title, as we thought. What else we got? Yeah, GameCube, Nintendo Switch Online is huge. Even though like I'm not super hyped about only 3 games at the start, like the lineup they showed was like absolutely insane. Like showed Pokemon XD and Coliseum, which I pretty much wrote off as never being possible. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, which is $500 game. All of these are gonna be so much easier to access now. Yeah, Deltarune, Silk Song. I think the funniest thing about the Silk Song reveal, not only the fact that it was just a few seconds of it shown in the sizzle reel, but if you were watching the direct live, I'm pretty sure this happened to everybody because like, you know, the timeline was just talking about it. The stream like froze, which was odd, like in the middle of it. The audio kept going, but like that stream was frozen. They were talking like, I think Gungeon, they were talking about while the stream was frozen. So I'm like, okay, well, we're missing stuff. This would be great to have a first look at these games, but it's frozen. But they showed Silk Song shortly after they resolved that issue. So I'm just sitting there like, oh my God, what if they like showed that like 2-3 seconds of footage like during the audio, like the visual issues, like nobody would even know it was there. Okay, I guess the UK stream didn't have that issue. Well, then you would have the thing where all of you who watch the UK stream would be like, guys, they showed Silk Song, and the rest of you would be like, no, not so fast. No, they didn't. You can't trick us with that one. We know they wouldn't show it just randomly for a few seconds. No other community would get so hyped about 3 seconds of footage. Yeah, hey, you got, well, I don't even want to use the word confirmation that it's coming out this year, because wasn't the whole deal the first like Xbox showcase that was shown in, they were like, yeah, everything shown here is coming out this year, and they're like, even Silk Song, and they're like, yes, you heard us. And then fast forward to now and it's still not a thing. Yeah, so that was crazy. Air Ride, huge. Like I think I saw that like Sakurai had like quote retweeted like the Switch 2 Direct like announcement thing, and everybody like I try not to speculate, and I'm like, no, this is just a guy who's excited about the game industry. This has nothing to do with anything he's doing, but apparently not. Yeah. Never thought I would see Air Ride coming back in a sequel. Yeah, no, I I was like, maybe we'll get it on the GameCube, Nintendo Switch Online, but no, they're just getting a whole new game. I was totally on like the Splatoon and Animal Crossing copium the whole time, because you know they're going through the like Switch 2 game, or sorry, the Switch 1 games that are getting Switch 2 like updates, and I'm like, they very easily could have done something for Splatoon or Animal Crossing, but they aren't. So yeah, I was wrong. I was like, maybe they're waiting to have some sort of reveal, but no, I'm just dumb. Yeah, let's see what else. So I very excited. I think that was other than, you know, the technical difficulties, I think there definitely was something for everyone, like a Switch exclusive I'm blanking, FromSoft game. I was definitely a little bit concerned for a while, because like a lot of the games that were announced are like, hey, this game that you've already played is getting a Switch port. This game that you've already played is getting some DLC. There wasn't really any heavy hitters, but then they closed off with Kirby Air Ride and then Donkey Kong. Like, it's Donkey Kong Odyssey. I'm super excited for that. Really hope Splatoon 3 gets a premium version on Switch 2. I wonder if they're going to do that, or if they're just going to go ahead and start making Splatoon 4, because I'm trying to think of what they would do that would justify like a premium release and not just a whole new game. Because like if they want to do a whole new mode or something, like I think they could just overhaul and drop a new. And yeah, and it being a competitive game, it's kind of hard. Then you're splitting the player base. I feel like they would just drop a whole new one. Like if we're talking, the only thing I could see is like if they decided to do another side order, like more side order levels or a whole new campaign, which they could totally do. But then it would have new weapons or exclusive like things that only the Switch 2 players would have. And it kind of starts to skew it when it's a bit of a competitive game. But I mean, I kind of already did that with like, if you have the DLC versus you don't. I don't know. I just hope we get more Splatoon stuff soon because I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to go back to 3 now. Like, I want something new in Splatoon. Yeah, I want like 2v2, v2, v2, or like something crazy. What else was there? I'm trying to think. Well, I mean, yeah, so basically went through most of my morning like, oh my god, this is awesome, I got so much to look forward to. And then they started revealing details of like how the pre-order is gonna work, and they're doing like a system where if you have a Nintendo Switch Online subscription and you know you've played a certain number of games, basically they're trying to combat scalpers and make sure that fans get the game. And I'm like, okay, cool, this sounds pretty transparent and pretty organized, so I'm all for it. I signed up for, they're selling, you know, the standalone Switch and then the bundle. And I'm like, I like getting physical games, so I'm just going to sign up for the regular one. I don't want the bundle because it comes with a digital code for Mario Kart instead of the physical game. And I'm like, I'll just get the Switch and then I'll get the physical copy of the game. I wish I waited to sign up for the little interesting, because the news that followed about the pricing was a little bit insane. So I am sure everyone's already aware of this by now, but just in case you're not, the price for the Nintendo Switch in the US is around $450, which it's high, but I think it was still kind of within the realm that people were thinking. And the bundle is $500. Okay, sure, you know, it comes with the game and it's $50 more. You get a little bit of a discount on it because the games are typically $60 and $70. Not Mario Kart World, which is going to be an $80 game. And unless I've missed something, there's still not official confirmation that the physical version is also going to be $80, at least not in the US. I did see that in Europe, the releases are split between physical and digital, and one is 10 euros more. Gotta head out. See ya, Nick. Have fun. I assume you're playing Marvel Rivals with the group. Have fun. We'll talk more about this later. But yeah, no, it doesn't seem like there's official confirmation that they're not gonna do the same thing in the US. There's like Best Buy listings for the games, and they're showing as 80. I'm hoping that the fact that I'm sitting here hoping that the game's $80 is wild. But yeah, the games are going to be expensive. Not every game will be $80. The Donkey Kong game is showing us $70, which let's not talk about the fact that $70 isn't like expensive. They're all gonna be expensive, but like, so now I'm sitting here kind of wishing that I just got signed up for the bundle. How did you make it through? Hang on, I'm not even in mod view. Wait, do we have any mods? Can someone take care of them, please? Yeah, mods, please kill them with hammers. Thank you. I'm just gonna ignore it for nobody's gonna do that, right? Shit! They threw me off! They threw me off! The bot threw me off! I don't know what I was saying. Prices, I guess. Yeah, they get through because you're using irregular characters that filters can't manage. Boo! Boo! All right. Oh my god. It threw off my groove. How could they? Yeah, loser behavior, TBH. Yeah, I really wish I'd waited to hear that information before I chose which one to sign up for. Alex signed up for getting the bundled one, and we're still not really sure if we're each getting a Switch 2, at least not right at launch, so maybe we'll just get his for now. Wait, yeah, God, if we both got a Switch 2 and we both got Mario Kart, that's over $1,000. Oh my God. Yeah, no, I don't. We'll have to think about that. Especially, you know, I was having a great time watching the direct, and then like I spent like 30 minutes just scrolling around social media, reading the things after, and just seeing what they decided not to show on stream, like all the horrible, like the oh God, okay, my thoughts are all over the place, but my mood crashed so hard, especially while Alex and I's air conditioner broke and we were getting a new one installed, which, you know, thankful that they were able to get us a new air conditioner installed like the day after we found out we needed a new one. That's great. I'm not gonna like act like I'm in the worst possible situation. You know, we have an air conditioner and it's working, but oh my God, it's expensive. Yeah, and to hear that, like spending thousands on a new air conditioner, finding out that we would have to spend like thousands getting a new Switch and games, like I'm like, ugh, not in a good mood. Saw the cheeseburger toad and clicked. Chris, everyone say happy birthday, Moray Arcade. It's Chris's birthday today. Thank you for clicking for cheeseburger toad. We are venting about the Switch too. I want to be happy, but money. No, all things considered, it was a good presentation, a lot of good stuff shown. I am just very sad about a lot of it is decisions that they made, and a lot of it is probably determined by a lot of external factors and things going on in the world. And I'm not an expert on anything, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. But Nintendo Switch 2, it is a thing that will exist in a few months, and some of us will get it and some of us will not. And I think it is a good reminder that there are a lot of good games out there that we need to play. If we're not able to get a Switch 2 right away, I still have so many games that could probably keep me busy through the rest of the year. If Mario Kart's the only thing coming out this year that I feel like I need to play, I could probably skip out on getting the Switch for a bit. Oh, keep forgetting extra Kirby Forgotten Land content is helping me hold on. Honestly though, like of all of the games they announced to get extra content, I think really all I care about is Kirby and then maybe Mario Party, depending on how that turns out. Yeah, no, Kirby in the Forgotten Land, it's so good. Like, my favorite Kirby game leading up into it was Return to Dreamland, mostly because I think it's a fun 4-player game. But oh my God, Forgotten Land, like, it makes, like, Kirby works so well in 3D. And even though Kirby games are pretty easy, like this one, like I think it had the perfect kind of difficulty balance to it. Because like, yeah, it's an easy game, but like it's all about finding all the hidden waddle dees and some of the like, oh my God, the final boss was ridiculously hard now that I'm remembering on like the harder difficulty. And I was just saying I need to replay that game. Guess I'll get a Switch 2 on your birthday in July. Yeah! You're like 20K in your currency. Oh my God. Yeah, it's like, it's kind of crazy like doing the math on like how much the Switch 2 would cost in like the yen equivalent versus anywhere else. It's rough. It's really rough. And then they're charging for their tech demo thing. Like what? Astro's Play, and sorry if you follow me on Blue Sky and have seen me ranting about this all day, but Astro's Playroom is free on the PS5. That is a whole ass game that I would happily pay for. It's a great tech demo and great game. It is free on the PlayStation 5, the system that very famously does not have games. They even give you that. It's crazy. Still need to do the final arena thing. I hear it's ridiculous. I think I gave up on that. Or I went in with like hella buffs. I think I have the 100% stamp on my save file, but like, oh my god, the final boss was hard enough to begin with, so like a hard mode of that. And I think they added sorry, vague spoilers. I think they added like a second phase to it that wasn't in the original. Oh man, I feel like I need to replay it. I did see something that I think the Switch 2 is region locked. Or at least like you would need a Japan Nintendo account to. I've seen so many things today and I could not be bothered to fact check every single one. I am sorry, but I did see something that claimed that Switch 2 is region locked, at least for a Japan like Nintendo account. So it wouldn't be as easy as going to Japan. I have a friend that will be in Japan like a couple weeks before the Switch 2 dropped, and he's like, oh, I could extend my trip and get the Switch, but it might not be worth it. Never use any buff food until the final area. That's what I'm saying. Oh my god, they had the Morpho night. God, I need to replay Forgotten Land. That might be a fun stream game. It's like, I mean, it still very much had, you know, little brother has the second controller playing Waddle Dee vibes, but like Alex and I had fun with it and probably would again. Oh gosh, all right, I'm gonna drink some water real quick because I've been talking nonstop. I had fun being little bro. I'm glad. Okay, whew, deep breaths, okay. I'm gonna draw and still talk about this. But yeah, no, this has all been like swelling in my head all day. Like I had a great time watching the direct, and then I sat down and I read a few things after it came out and I got very sad. And then I will just leave it at some news was revealed about some tariffs that may be affecting every country. But we're gonna leave it at that because we're not gonna talk about anything like that. We're Burger Toad. He's silly. Burger Toad. Nothing's wrong. God, I'm going insane. It was very hard to focus at work today. I'm just like scrolling and getting sad about the Switch. Knowing damn well I'm an idiot who's gonna buy it. It's just, you know, if I'm gonna buy this, I have the right to complain. And I hope that everybody who wants a Switch 2 will be able to get one. Whether it is absurd prices, whether it is the crazy state of scalpers on the internet with nerd things. I hope that everybody will get their chance, because it's sad to think that video games are becoming like a luxury form of entertainment. Like, come on, man. These are direct, especially Nintendo, marketed toward kids. God, I cannot imagine walking up to my parents and asking, hey, do you think I can get the Switch 2 for Christmas? It's $450 and games are $80. Like, I would be like, That is 2 Christmases worth. Like, one year I would just walk downstairs on Christmas morning, open a present, and it would just be a piece of paper saying, look what you're getting next year. In other news, Deltarune and the Switch 2 drops the day before I'm out of town for a wedding, and then immediately out of the country for 2 weeks. My ass is not gonna be able to stream. Oh no. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, I mean, this coupon tells you what happens. You get one Joy-Con, you get the other one next year. Oh, that's so sad though. Because it's like, you know, you can, if you're traveling out of the country, you know, it'll be nice to have, you know, a portable console with a new game for to play. But like, if you want to stream it or at the very least record it, like, what are you gonna do? Record yourself on the plane? Oh man, I'm so sorry. That sucks, because it's like, you don't want to wait to play it, because like, what are you gonna do? Not interact with anyone? Like, oh god, I'm so sorry. Looking forward to streaming the next Deltarune, because it's for years since chapter 2 came out. Yeah, no, it has been years. Oh no. I mean, if it were me, and I have no idea if I would want to stream Deltarune when it comes out or not, because if it were me, I think I would like use that as a great opportunity to just like disconnect. And I'm not saying you have to. I would probably just like disconnect for 2 weeks, you know, mute all my social medias and most of my group chats, because people would probably be talking about the game. And then when you get back, then everyone's played the game already. Then you don't have to worry about competing with, oh, first time playing Deltarune. Then everybody gets to be like, oh, he's gonna play the game. He's gonna get to that part in chapter 3 where they do the funny thing, and I need to see his reaction to it. So like, you could, if you really wanted to, wait, enjoy your trip, and then have that to look forward to when you're back. But at the same time, I get it, and it's so like, this is the type of game where if I got a spoiler for it, I'd be so pissed. So, man, that stinks. The timing sucks. I'm so sorry for you. Especially after Alex and I just watched the Eddie Burback video on locking up his phone for a month, and it sounded so intriguing. As someone who very famously has screen time numbers that are sad, like, I have metrics turned off because I don't want to hate myself. I think it would be very refreshing, and I think I would get, he talked about so many movies he watched, so many books he finished. I'm like, oh my god, I could get into reading finally. I don't have time in the day to do anything. I'm not gonna talk like, yes, I work 9 to 5 and have to commute, but like, I still have hours left in the day that aren't spent doing, you know, housework and stuff. I do have time. I'm sitting here talking to you all. I'm procrastinating on art. I have time in the day. I just spend most of it scrolling social media, and it sucks. So it would be great to like get the opportunity to like truly disconnect, but like, I don't know, most of my friends I talk to don't live near me. So like, I would be like giving up talking to friends for a while, and I don't want to do that. So all of this to say, it sucks, and I think if it were me, I would do my best to just mute everything, except for like maybe a few channels of trusted friends that you will know won't spoil things for you, and then come back to it once you're back. But you know, whatever you want to do is up to you. If you want to play the game on your trip and then come back and like pretend like you're playing it for the first time, that works too. I won't tell anyone. None of you tell anyone. If I destroy my social media, I can actually learn some Japanese before going to, oh my god, wait, this is the Japan trip. Oh my god. Okay. First of all, super jealous. I've got some friends in Japan right now, and I'm so jealous right now. I have a Google Doc for the theoretical Japan trip that Alex and I keep kicking down the road. I'm adding new stuff to it every day, and I'm sure you've all got plans already, but I'm definitely curious to see what y'all are up to. But I really want to start planning our Japan trip. We recently had some friends of friends over for a game night, and we do this thing where we like give the house tour and show our like game room, and I'm always a little hesitant to show people that I don't know very well our big game room and my desk set up with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, at least 10 Hatsune Miku figures on it. And that's not counting all of the other anime figures we have in this room, because like I hide my power levels a bit. I don't introduce myself as someone who doesn't touch grass and stays inside and streams and plays video games all the time. So I'm like, all right, you know what? The rest of our house looks so normal. We have everything in this room. We're like, all right, you know what? This is our nerd room. And luckily this group was like super impressed. They're like, oh my God, please tell me you've gone to Japan. And I'm like, no. They're like, all this stuff you have in here, you would love it there. I'm like, I know. Let you know how our trip goes and what we do. Yeah. No, I need to collect all of the information on what all of my Japan visiting friends are up to. Oh my God, what did I watch recently? I think it was like the Jaden Animations Pokemon Cafe thing, and I'm like, oh my God, gotta go to all the like themed cafes and all the thing. Oh my God. I hope y'all have an amazing time. I'm so excited for you guys. Send lots of pictures and send us a postcard. Oh yeah, send us a postcard. We have a postcard wall. Trying to collect postcards from places where Alex and I visit and postcards where friends visit. And we have 2 different little pin boards. Anyways, yeah. I'm so shocked that the Nintendo today, Deltarune tomorrow thing. If you know, tomorrow means June 5th. Oh wow, yeah, Deltarune. Has Toby confirmed how many chapters it's going to be? Because like, it is $25 for the release, but then you get any other chapters after, which, by the way, what an absolutely like power move to drop this news today, you know, after after all of these like, oh yeah, this add-on's gonna be more expensive and all these game prices and everything. Only $25 and you just get everything. 5 in total, somewhere like 7. Okay, so somewhere between 5 and 7. Got it. Yeah. Crazy. I'm in shock. I can't believe we got Silk Song and Deltarune revealed in the same direct. Like, what even? All right, I'm doing so little progress to this. I pretty much knew that, like, as soon as I saw the direct and formulated the opinions that I did, that I would get, like, no art done today. And we're hanging, we're chilling. Wonder how hard Toby Fox had to hold himself from posting Deltarune tomorrow. Yes, dude. Oh my God, I cannot believe it. I'm very happy and excited, but wow. I can't believe they're right. And what an honor to like be able to announce that just in the middle of the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Very cool, very cool. Oh man. What if I just redid this entire thing? Gosh. I need to figure out better brushes in Procreate, man. Yeah, every chapter being free is so refreshing. Face Toby Fox. Like, especially after everything else today, was a breath of fresh air. Yeah, I was really shocked to see just how stacked this direct was too after just having a whole other direct last week. Not gonna lie, like don't let I'm trying not to let like today like totally bum me out about video games, because we've still got Tomodachi Life to look forward to, man. That's gonna be the stream game. I think the nice thing about Tomodachi Life is like it's always kind of hard when you're a small streamer to play the, you know, latest and greatest game the day it comes out, because like, you know, why would anyone watch little cherished games play something when you can watch like, why can't I name anyone? Germa, I don't know. Play the same game, because like, you know, it's like, why wouldn't you watch someone that's like funnier and like has the experience? I don't know, but like with Tomodachi Life, everyone's game is gonna be so different. Everyone's gonna have different stories, different characters. Like you're gonna like, there's gonna be a reason to like try to hop between everyone. You're gonna be like watching. It's gonna be like watching all these different sitcoms at once, and it's gonna be great. And I am hoping and praying that somehow either one, their like Nintendo Switch, I forget what it's, the Nintendo Today, it's literally Nintendo Today. That app, I'm hoping will have like good Miiverse like sharing, or they just do the craziest, most based thing imaginable and like implement blue sky posting. Because like the best part about having games like Tomodachi Life are like you just get to see so many funny clips from other people around the internet just popping up from it. Because Tiny Channel has good commentators and comfy vibes. Yeah. I appreciate y'all's support. Thank you for watching us when you could be watching literally anyone else. Which that's always such a crazy thing. Like, there's thousands of people streaming right now and y'all are hanging here. I really, really appreciate that. Also, I don't know if Air Ride already came up before I got here. Can we talk about Sakurai saying people will misinterpret whatever I post, but I genuinely don't know if they're announcing tomorrow? What a silly guy. His name popped up on screen. He can't lie to us. Oh my god. Yeah, we like briefly talked about Air Ride. I'm so excited. Today is a great day to be a GameCube fan. Assuming I'm able to get my hand. Oh yeah, the controller. I have to get my hands on the stupid controller. I hope. Like the like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Nintendo 64, or like Nintendo Switch Online controller. Like those sold out really fast. This is the GameCube controller. This is a controller that people would use for more than just playing these games. Like. That controller is gonna sell out real fast, and I think is this gonna be the first like official wireless GameCube controller they've sold since the Wavebirds? And no, I'm not counting the ones that plug into the Wii remote. Those do not count. I hated those. It's like, hey, look at this wireless controller. You can plug this into your Wiimote, and then it's wireless. That's great. Don't you love that? Except it has a giant wire to connect it to the Wiimote. Love my Waybird. Never use my Wii anymore. Yeah. Hi Jack, how's it going? No, I say recently, but like it was like a year or so ago. We went to like a retro game themed like garage sale kind of, and someone was just like selling all sorts of random stuff. They kind of the vibes of like they had no idea what they had. And they had a Wavebird controller with the receiver, pretty good condition. I just needed to like clean it up a bit. I'm like, all right, what do you want for this? And he just goes like, I don't know, like $30. And I'm like, this has the receiver. This is in good condition. I like talked him up so I could pay him more for this controller. Cause like, I'm pretty sure, I haven't checked in a while, but I think like a Wavebird controller goes for minimum like $90, $100. Wavebird GameCube controller. I'm not spelling that right, but that's close enough. Yeah, refurbished on eBay, 84. Okay, maybe not that high. Okay, no, wait, this one has a read description. Oh yeah, that Z button's fucked. Okay, so if you want like a semi-functioning one, maybe under 100, but if you want like a pretty well taken care of one, that's gonna be over 100. But maybe prices will slip a little bit now that we can get a nice wireless one. Oh my gosh, yeah. The real price of the Wavebird controller was getting gaslit in Pokemon. Wait, I forgot. So, oh my god. So, back when I played Pokemon Pinball on stream, I totally forgot that you could do this. So I was playing my actual copy of the game using the Game Boy player thing that you can plug into the GameCube to play Game Boy games. The way that works is any controller plugged in will start controlling it. So Alex just quietly plugs in this other Wavebird controller that we picked up and starts messing with my game. And I'm like, why are my inputs going in twice? Something's going wrong. And I turn around and I see him holding controller. All right, catching up on chat. Mike thinks sounded too good to be true, but we'll see. Yeah, when they really emphasize like filtering out background noise, I'm like, there's no way. This is still gonna sound like you're talking into a tin can. I have 2 Wiis for no reason. Sounds like you can just host like an awesome LAN. We have 2 Wiis if you count the Wii and the Wii U. Yeah. Anyways, gosh. Making no progress. That's fine. A small hole for a mic. That, yeah, no, I can't imagine that that's gonna work super well. Like, the fact that the next Pro controller is gonna have the mic plug-in is super nice, and I think that's really gonna be the only way that voice chat is gonna work. But like, I'm curious to at least see it, because I've played games with like my sister's friend who like speaks with the built-in PlayStation mic, and I love her, and I'm not gonna like ask her to get a better setup, but it's impossible to hear her. It picks up the game, like it never works as well as it says it's going to. But very curious to see. And also the camera thing, I think, and I'll have to go back and listen to it, it did say at one point, like, connect a supported, like, camera into the system. So, like, maybe you don't have to buy the specific Nintendo one to use a webcam. But a webcam thing is silly. Maybe not, like, interesting enough to, like, warrant buying one. But look, the moment that the VTubers figure out how to, like, get their rig into the game, it's gonna change streaming. the Mario Party streams are gonna go crazy. Like if you could plug something in to, like, you know, insert your green screened model into the game and do my MeTuber idea. That too. No, I genuinely could see them doing that, and if they don't, they are missing out on an opportunity, especially if they're going to really, like, I can definitely see there being a revival of the Miis with the Tomodachi Life, and hopefully they'll have like a fancy Mii editor and you can like make your Mii. That'd be so fun for the calls. Like it's gonna take a lot to convince me to start using the like Nintendo Switch chat to talk to everyone over just using a Discord call. But if I could make a Mii and have my Mii talk and pop up in the corner, I would probably use the Switch thing. That sounds so fun. And like, it would be really convenient if you don't have like a capture for your game to just hop in a call, play a multiplayer game with friends, and just be able to share your Switch screen, albeit at like, you know, 2 frames a second, but like, it's something. Speaking of, I need to start me making a prep for Tomodachi. Yes. No, I need to start like every day, convert a friend to a me. Tomodachi Mii's definitely look more advanced than regular Mii's. I think they're going to maybe use like the Miitopia like Mii editor, or you know, take some ideas for it. But yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot more customization options, because like the Mii Maker and the Switch, I feel like was just there to like, they added a few new options, I think, in like colored hair, but like there's still not enough. There wasn't really like Mii focused games, so there like wasn't a need to. One actual Discord integration. That's what I thought they were gonna do for like the first few seconds looking at that, because their like little overlay looks exactly like Discord, down to like where the text is and the green border, and it looked exactly like Discord. That's why I was like, oh my god, they actually did it. But no, they didn't. I'm flipping the canvas, I'm scared. Not horrible, but fix it. I used custom Mii Maker for Zelda. Odds are it'll get ported over for general usage. Well, like there is a Mii Maker on the Switch. It's just not special. Because like you can make your Mii for your profile picture, and you can save Mii's on your system to use for like the very few games I use them, like Mario Kart. If Discord is working with Nintendo on this, I don't really see them being. I would see them working with others before working with. I don't know what it is. I don't know enough, but I'd be very shocked if it actually was Discord. Just because of like how much like Nintendo likes to have the control over moderation in their own hands. But yeah. Remember what thickness and yeah, we'll see what comes out. I've never really used Nintendo's voice. Oh, it actually reminds me of something funny to say. I saw a post that was like, oh, we're gonna have our first Pokemon game with voice chat, and I'm like, nuh-uh. Real ones will remember when playing the DS games, like, you know, Diamond, Pearl, Black and White, there is a voice chat feature. And the reason I know this is because in high school biology, I needed to study with one of my friends, and I didn't have a smartphone. So you know what we did? We got on Pokemon Black and White, we connected to the internet. There's an option, you can, you know, battle someone, trade with someone. There's literally a button just to voice chat. And it has the shit, and if you have DSi, you can like X-transceiver video call someone and send a slideshow of what you're doing. Crazy. I have to head out. Have fun with art. Thanks, Chris. Have a happy birthday. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, no, we were resourceful. That was all we had. I didn't have good internet. I was literally using my next door neighbor's Wi-Fi because we didn't have Wi-Fi. I didn't have Wi-Fi until halfway through high school. How did I survive? Neko, it's late. That's why you're sleepy. Don't feel like you have to stay up. I appreciate you being here, but if you're tired, please do get some sleep. For gore. And I have so much art I need to draw. So I'm trying to get all these emotes done, and I had a thought And I'm like, I could just abandon everything I'm doing and instead just start drawing the new Peach design they showed for the Mario Kart game. But I gotta get these emotes done. If I don't get them done, if I don't start working on them this week, I'm like, I'm never getting these done. Oh my god, lost my shit. Dude, her outfit's so cute. Like, Biker Peach in past games, I really liked her design, but this just feels more Peach, and I love that. I love all of the different, and I need to like actually sit down and watch the trailer closer instead of just like screaming whenever I see things. But it looks like the skins are like power-ups. Like the burger was a power-up. You can become Burger Toad by being Toad. Like that's awesome. And like I think that's what allowed, oh no, don't erase. I think that's like what allowed the characters to do like the extra tricks and stuff. I mean, they're gonna have a whole dedicated Mario Kart Direct in a couple weeks, so we'll get some more answers there if they didn't, you know. I'm gonna go back and watch it, and it's gonna be like explicitly explaining exactly what that is, and I'm just gonna be an idiot. I'm gonna start coloring this guy. Getting really bored of just fine art. Thicker outline. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of plans for this weekend, so maybe I will finally sit down and really start drawing and catching up with everything I've said I'm gonna draw. So that's why I needed to start this stream, just rapid fire going through these silly doodles, because I'm not gonna let myself keep saying I'm gonna draw something and then let it sit and never do it. Fuck you, me, it's an open world racing game. Mario Kart was supposed to be a civil racing game for families. Yeah, no, I need to see exactly how this open world race is gonna work, because like I don't know enough about racing games to like know what that means. It's gonna be crazy. Can't believe I'm so hyped for racing. Oh my god, wait, that reminds me. Where is it? The Sonic the Hedgehog official account tweeted today, a few minutes before we actually went live. Big day for worldly racing games. Anyway, get ready for the only upcoming kart racer you can play with your friends around the world. Or play with friends around the world across all your favorite platforms. I don't know. Such an unfortunate time for Sonic racing. Oh my god. Listen, I'm buying the Sonic Racing game day one. It has extreme gear in it. It has Jet the Hawk playable. Like, they got nothing on Mario Kart, I know, and it would be stupid of me to think that it would really, like, be worth getting over Mario Kart, but like, oh my god, that's just so unfortunate. Because it's like, you don't know when games are coming out. It takes a while to make a game. And like, they're clearly putting a lot into this one. And it's just boom. Sorry. Is there a Metal Sonic? I feel like there has to be, right? Like, they know how popular he is. Especially because of certain movies and post-credit scenes. I think we'll see Metal Sonic. I'd be very surprised if we didn't. Yeah, very, very unfortunate. How much longer do you plan to stream? Great question. Probably at least another 30 minutes, I would say. Surprised we didn't get any Kingdom Hearts news. I don't think Nintendo's gonna be the first one to drop it. Like, they're not making the first announcements on any Final Fantasy games, I don't think, like, unless they're like doing a side game. Because, like, you know, what was it, Melody of Memory? I think that was announced during a Nintendo Direct first. Because it's like, you know, all the side games were like DS exclusive, and those were Nintendo things. So, but I think Sony's got them to make the announcements first. That's all they really got left. When Kingdom Hearts 1 to 3 on the Switch for real. I wonder if they're gonna like go back and any of the like cloud games, I wonder if they're gonna go back through all of them and have them like run natively on the Switch. Let's see. Color pick from this. I'm so torn. What I not like about this. I'm so dumb. I'm like, I need to look at a reference. I can literally just look up at the screen and see myself. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I have no joke to say. I just want to say hi. Well, hi. I feel like I'm gonna finish this and then decide off stream that I need to redraw all of it. I totally thought for the first few seconds that the Donkey Kong game was going to be Odyssey 2. But honestly, I am happier that it's Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong fans have been waiting for a long time. Literally anything. They're no longer starving. Everyone's getting their moment except for Kid Icarus fans. Yeah, no, they finally got something that isn't just a port. No. I just said it said I'm good to keep streaming for like another 30 minutes. And now I'm just like, I have no energy. But I have to make more progress. Oh my gosh, we have so many emotes. And like, I kind of want to try to do like, I definitely got lazy for our first round of emotes and like reused the same template for a bunch of them. I kind of want to try to redraw each one. Oh, this is taking so long. We'll see how this goes. Oh gosh. I'm gonna drink some water for a minute and encourage you all to do the same. Scrolling through real quick, seeing if there's anything I forgot to talk about. Oh, I want to draw Peach. I don't want to draw emotes. I want to draw Peach. What's everyone's Mario Kart main gonna be? Has the news today changed your main? Do you have any Pianta mains? Oh, the other really funny thing I saw before going live was like someone took that do you remember that image that went around before Animal Crossing came out and, you know, COVID was happening? And they're like, Nintendo, please release Animal Crossing a few days early. The world sucks right now, whatever. Someone did the same thing. We're like, dear Nintendo, you know, please release the Nintendo Switch 2 console for free. Please, Nintendo. Squidman, don't know what characters are in the new Mario Kart. Who isn't in the new Mario Kart, I think is the question. They putting anyone in. Though oddly enough, they haven't shown the Koopalings, so everyone's getting mad seeing Piantas and Goombas and Bonefish and Moo Moo Meadows cow, Bitty Buddies and all of those. Hi Q, welcome in. Who's your Mario Kart main and has it changed after today? Yeah, the cow, the Moo Moo Meadows cow. It's on a bike grinding rails. That was like the most awesome part. I am so excited to see all the different little costumes. I think that's, I'm really surprised I haven't done that sooner, especially after like the success of Mario Kart Tour. We got Mario Kart World and Mario Kart Tour. When's the Mario Kart World Tour? Want to play as the blooper? Yeah! Alright, something's bothering me about this. I don't know what it is. Oh, I think it's, oops. My lines are so shaky. Ah! Fix that. Oh. Did Kirby Air Ride get a release date? I can't remember. I think it might have been just 2025. It's definitely not a launch title. That's gonna be a lot of fun too. Oh, and I think the one, good thing I have to look forward to is like, you know, as long as you can get a Switch and your friends have Switches, you don't all have to buy the game necessarily, because they did say that you can play some multiplayer games, and I'm sure there will be some games that won't apply to, but it does sound like you don't have to, like, if you want to play Mario Kart, all of you need copies of the game. And, you know, maybe they'll do something like DS Download Play where it's like you won't be able to do all the courses. But I feel like they had an idea that I feel like they had an idea that the world wouldn't be the most accepting of the fact that games are so much more expensive now. So I think they were like trying to give a little bit of a warning, like, hey, it's gonna be easier to share games. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry. But yeah, welcome back, DS Download Play. The release for Air Riders just 2025. I could see that being like their holiday kind of release. But, you know, I am hoping it does well. It's still a little niche, but I will be buying. DS Download Play was so much fun on like in elementary school. Mario Party, I think, was my friend's like biggest thing. I was just like, I had never known, like, I think I'd heard of Mario Party. Like, I saw the commercials for it, but I had never played Mario Party. But one of my friends got it and we did DS Download Play for it, and oh my god, I've played so much Mario Party DS. I think DS is slept on. Great variety of boards. All the mini games are themed. You're all like teeny tiny. That's like the gimmick of that game. Really solid Mario Party. And I hope more people will acknowledge. Wonder how it'll do it. DS games only take a few megabytes, so it's easy for the DS, but Switch games are, yeah, Wi-Fi will be. I think you're going to have to like basically install the game on your system, and it'll be like a very locked up, oh, you have to own this game to play. I can't see it working without you installing the entire game and having it locked on your system. Which means that I wonder if people are gonna find a way to, if you've done DS Download Play, access the full game without actually owning it. We'll see what that's actually like. Yes, I am drawing the new high. Hi, Drunken Robot. Welcome in. I'm finally updating our emotes to reflect our new... I can't even say new anymore. We've been using these avatars for a long time. But yes, I am very slowly going through and we'll be updating all of our emotes. We're just talking about the Switch 2. Favorite DS memory is being on a bus or a field trip during the middle of high school playing 8-player Mario Kart. Yeah, No, Mario Kart download play was really hype. I just remember, I think you could only do like the first 2 cups and you could only play as Shy Guy, and you didn't have, at least for Mario Kart, I almost said 8, 7, you didn't get the music. You mean this silly elaborate Silk Song confirmation? Oh my god. It's so funny. I can't even remember if I said this last time we were talking about Silk Song, but Alex and I still haven't even played Hollow Knight. It's just like, we talked about Silk Song so much with our community. I feel like we just have to play Hollow Knight. You know what? I'm gonna move up Hollow Knight on our backlog. But I still think it is absolutely wild that the stream was having technical difficulties right before the few seconds of it, and I'm just sitting here imagining like if we had this stream frozen while they showed the few seconds of it. The few people that actually got to see it would have to convince everyone. It's like, guys, Silk Song was in there. Like, go back and watch it. It was there. It's like, oh yeah, sure, man. Whatever you say. Yeah, we got a lot of games to play. Oh god, we still haven't even purchased Xenoblade X. I forget. Trying to like look at other emotes for references, and a lot of them like to draw little highlights around like the eyes. It is hard to see all these details when it's shrunken down a lot. It was like, dude, April Fool's was yesterday. Yeah, imagine. And Nintendo's no stranger to April Fool's like legitimate directs. Can you imagine if they had this direct today or yesterday on April Fool's Day? Haven't played Hollow Knight, but I feel for the fans having to deal with absolute radio silence for the past 5 years. Yeah, no, there's so many games, like, you know, Metroid Prime was like that for a while. Like, I've tried Metroid Prime and got sick during it, but that's a different story. It's so like Kingdom Hearts 3 was like that for years. Like, I know what it's like to like be waiting for a game and just hear nothing or just delay after delay. It's like, you want that to happen because it's like that could be your game. Every time I hear this song, I think of how on our stream playlist, we used to have both this and then a version where it never actually starts and it goes do, 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 like nonstop. Torture. Anxiety remix. Exactly. I love Toby Fox even more. He's doing seasonal newsletters about, yeah, no, even when the Toby newsletters like equate to like nothing. It's just a silly little thing, and it's like just good to know. It's like he still exists. He's still out there. It's taken a while. And I don't mind that it's taking a while. I just kind of like to know that it will happen one day, probably. Or if every emote takes me several hours to draw, we're never getting these, y'all. Britt, hello. What were your thoughts on the direct? I wonder what your favorite new Mario Kart character is. Better. Torn, I love Birdo. Yeah. Well, you can have two. You know what? Oh, you got Ned. This is why they need to bring back Mario Kart mode. Or sorry, Mario Kart mode. Double Dash mode. You have both your mains. But yes, I'm excited for Cow. I can buy a Switch 2 in like a year. Dude. My hype, like, I want to draw a graph of my feelings today. So, you know, here's our graph of like how long the day is gone, right? So like waking up and I'm like, all right, you know, there's a direct today. Oh, that's awesome. I watched the direct. Oh my god, there's so much good stuff. And then, you know, coming down from the high, I'm like, all right, you know, it's fine. You know, I've got a lot to look forward to. Oh, stop! Don't fix my line. And then, you know, about here's when I start going back to work. I'm like, and then I see the news of like how much it costs. Stop straightening my line. I'm like, all right, this is a little expensive. And then I see how much Mario Kart costs, and then it's just downhill from there. This was stupid. Why did I do this? Oh. Like $450 for the Switch. That's a lot. But I can kind of understand, you know, chips are getting more expensive, inflation, other things. Yeah, that's a lot for a console. It's very sad to look at how much it costs in the US dollar equivalent of yen and compare it to what the rest of the world's getting it to. But, you know, that's other politics, trade stuff. There's a lot happening in the world. I can kind of understand that. But when you get to how much the games are costing, $80, 80 US dollars for a video game, it's a lot. Like, the only game I could ever really maybe even see an argument made for to be up towards $100 is like GTA 6, if that ever comes out, right? Like, that's a game that's been in development for a long time. gonna have a ton of content. There's like 50,000 ways to play that game, and you will be playing that game for a long time. Mario Kart, like, yeah, maybe the idea is that, like, you know, when you take Mario Kart 8, we're talking before Deluxe, you get the base game and then you get all the different waves of DLC. Yeah, that probably added up towards past $80. But $80 at launch for but yeah, no, now that Mario Kart's $80, Rockstar's got the go ahead to just pretty much put any price tag on it. But yeah, I feel like if you're making a game, I understand if you feel that some games should be priced higher. You know, take your I don't know, Mario Party. It's a first party game. They're putting effort. It's not like their flagship crazy game. Yeah, you could probably, not every game needs to be $80, and they're probably not going to be doing that. But like, I think there needs to be an upper cap for how much a game should cost. And if they're going to be doing more, like, sure, like, I wouldn't expect a game that I would play for near 1,000 hours to sell for the same that for an RPG or something I'd play once. And yeah, I probably will one day get $80 worth out of Mario Kart, but that's just so much to pay up front. Like, and Mario Kart's the kind of game where you can split things out into DLC packs. So like, if they really feel like they've got $80 worth of content, why don't they sell a base game for $60 and let those that really want that extra content to pay for it extra? Like, it's just, it's so much. Seeing all the extra stuff they're putting in Jamboree makes sense how hollow that game feels sometimes. Yeah, I could talk for a while about Jamboree too. I feel like I personally got $60 out of it. I think it was definitely a step back in the right direction for Mario Party. I think the boards were really good, but it left room for some, like, the game didn't like wow me. It's just like, okay, cool, they're actually doing Mario Party again the way I want them to. Like, it feels like it's the kind of stuff that's like, okay, they're doing the right thing again. It's not, they're not inventing anything crazy new with it. Bought Splatoon 2 during the final Splatfest. Oh, I think my friend Nick did as well. The minigame where no, we do not talk about gatekeepers. Bad game. It's not the worst game in Mario Party though, believe it or not. That still goes to Don't Wake Wiggler. I hate that game so much. It is just objectively bad. But it is definitely in the lowest tier of Mario Party minigames. I'm very curious. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to walk away from watching the Mario Kart Direct thinking like, okay, yes, I could see this being $80 worth of content. But just because a game has $80 worth of content in it means that it should be $80. Like, that's just like, I've heard, like, you know, Civ with all of its DLC is worth a ton, and it'd be like if they didn't give you an option to buy all the DLCs and they instead said, hey, do you want to spend hundreds on our game? Like, no. Like, the Sims and all of its packs, imagine if those were just all together in one expensive package and you didn't get an option to buy a cheaper one. Like, I feel like there's got to be some content that you can put aside for people to spend more on. I don't know. I'll try to reserve more opinions for when we actually get to see the Direct, but I feel like that's just crazy. Oh yes, I would love some wine, Alex. I feel like I'm already just drunk and rambling. And yes, let Britt have some too. Yeah, Merlot, I will drink any wine. I don't care. But I appreciate it. Oh, like, it is one thing for hardware to be expensive. Like, I was anticipating, with everything going on, even if we didn't have crazy trade discussions and tariffs and things happening around the world, I knew that the system was probably going to be a lot more expensive just because of just the rise in costs for things like this lately. But it's just, I was not expecting the software to also take such a massive jump. But, you know, if this is the reasoning I need to finally just get to the games that I've already bought instead of buying new ones, sure, I'll take it. I've got a very long backlog that could definitely keep me busy for the rest of the year. I don't know if I feel like drawing anymore. Thank you, Alex.
Britt, yours is in the kitchen.
Oh yeah, Britt, yours is in the kitchen. Come get it. I might wrap up shortly. I don't think if there's anything I can ramble about. We're gonna lock in. We're gonna finish Sonic Unleashed tomorrow, so be sure to be there for that. Yeah, no, my mood crashed hard today. Yeah, no. I think we were told we were a stream away from finishing Unleashed. I see the doodles. Yes. Here, let me switch to that real quick. Yeah. My files are not organized, so I don't want to accidentally show something I'm not supposed to show yet. All right, here we go. Yeah. There's Chris. If you, in case you couldn't see him, he's a little small. Bye, Neko. Have a good night. I think before I post this, I will add a little accent color to each of them. But yeah, this was something. I was playing the Toad Factory music before stream started because I'm very excited about Toad Factory returning. Oh god, these are so bad. Oh man. You know, yeah, I'm gonna leave this up. No, wait, no, Britt, I have 30 seconds. What's your character? Or just like Euroc or Britman. No, be selfish. I've got it up. I will draw something for you right now. I can put a 30-second timer up. I'm equipped with wine. I can make anything happen. Yes, okay, I'm pulling up ref. Beep beep boop. And I know you sent it recently. Where are you? Why can't I navigate Discord? There you are. Okay. I'm gonna draw here. Gonna be by the Macy butt. Alright, here we go. Alright, 30 seconds, go. Oh, wait, am I on a new layer? Oh, I am. Okay. I'm giving you the full 30 seconds, don't worry. Alright. Go. Oh no, I'm on the eraser. Oh, I'm on the wrong pen. Oh no, this is horrible. Nope, I'm starting over. You get special treatment. Boom. Go. No! Eraser again! God, I'm... All right, that's time. There you go. God, you should have seen it earlier. I was like screaming between all of these. Like I have to draw the star eyes. There, you're in our beautiful little collage where you're supposed to be with all of us. Oh gosh. Yeah, weird mood today, but I had fun. And I hope you all did too. All right, I will finish these emotes. It might take a year or two at this rate, but I'm gonna finish them. Oh gosh. Dinner is almost ready. All right, we will wrap up. Sorry for coming so late. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right, let's see here. What is happening? No, I was gonna raid a friend who's getting back into streaming. They are not live yet. I'm just going to... Where is Twitch? I can put a shout out. Where is our channel? Where is Cherish Games? Find me. I wish I could just type in.
Yeah, you can.
I can't.
Commands.
Oh, okay. I can do flash crash. Okay. Yeah, follow Choopy. They're getting back into streaming. I think trying to get a doodle, some kind of art stuff going on later tonight. But yeah, please follow. And for now, let's see. Suvi is live. Suvi's playing in a Mori mod. So we're gonna start a raid to vividly. All right, so we're gonna hand this raid off to Suvi. But yeah, so that'll be about it for this evening. We'll be back tomorrow, 7:30. We're gonna finally finish Sonic Unleashed. And hopefully between now and eventually we'll get those new emotes. If you have ideas for other emotes instead of just redrawing some of the ones we already have, I've got a thread in our Discord, which you also Discord. Please join our Discord if you're not there. We're gonna try to ramp up our Discord at some point. Got a lot going on. But yeah, so that'll do it for tonight. Thank you for joining. Thank you for listening to me ramble about the Switch and for bearing with me with these crazy drawings. All right, tell Suvi we said hello and have a good evening.